have the hallucinations change in frequency or shape? A little bit. Um, I don't have those conversations with people who aren't there as much as I used to. It happens every so often, especially when especially during like an anxiety or a panic attack, and that's when my brain just becomes a free for all, anyways. Uh, but no, I haven't been seeing a lot of the geometric patterns that are usually associated. Uh, I mean, I'll still see things out of the corner of my eye occasionally, but sometimes I wonder how much is light and shadow. But they're still there. They're never, ever going to go away. That's just the nature of this beast. Is they're going to come when they want to. They're going to leave when they want to, and it's my job to decipher whether or not it's really happening or not. That's really all I got going on there. So make of that what you will. And let me just say, if you, the hallucinations that I'm talking about are not like I went out and ate a bunch of mushrooms and talked to God type hallucinations. I'd rather it be that. I'm talking about audible hallucinations, where the audible hallucinations that I have are, I'll have them with people who aren't there. So they're kind of audible. And then it's, like I said, it's like being in a daydream from hell. And there are times I'll act them out, and it's kind of hard to talk about because when you talk about having hallucinations, immediately, again, you're considered a danger. So there's nothing I can do with what I have that isn't considered dangerous. I am a danger to society and myself. I am 51 motherfucking 50. There are times it'll happen and I'll be at work or I'll be, stomping around, going to a store or whatever, and it'll happen. And I had to catch myself acting these things out. Unless you've experienced these, there's no way for me to explain properly what it feels like to have your reality shaken up like that. To be so confused as that, because you're sitting there and sometimes you wonder, where is this person? What's going on? What happened? What did I do? That's always a fear. That's one of my biggest fears is, how did I act this out? It's, worst case scenario, oh God, did someone see me doing something crazy? Did they think I'm on drugs? Or, are you on drugs, sir? No, I am not. That's the problem. Do you have any? Thank you, Mr. Officer. I'll take two from the back office. It's just, they're unpleasant, to put it mildly. They are disruptive. They are heartbreaking. They are infuriating. They are scary. They are non-stop. And even on the medications that I'm on, I still get them. Frequent or infrequent, it's hard to tell because sometimes I'm just going to be regal and say there are just some times I don't know which reality I'm living in. What made me want to go back to therapy was pretty much I just needed to be calm. I needed to figure out how to get around these things that I go through, these problems, these things. There's a lot of reasons why I go to therapy, and it, I can really boil it down to one real factor, and that's I don't want to kill myself. Because every single day, that's what it feels like. If it feels like I'm on that edge. It doesn't matter if I'm having a good day, it doesn't matter if I'm having a bad day. And I need that. I can talk to my friends, I can talk to my partners, I can talk to whoever, but they don't always understand. They don't know. They have their own biases, and they project those on you when you speak to your friends. And even I'm guilty of it, so I'm not like I'm some special person out there who is completely neutral. I mean, I have my own hang-ups just like anybody else does. But the therapist is there specifically to be that common sense filter, to make you go, hey, look at this. Look at these ideas. Look at these solutions. And that's what I'm looking for. I'm looking for someone to essentially hit me upside the head with the 2x4 of reality. I need that. I need someone outside, someone neutral, to just go, hey, stop, look, breathe for a second. This is what you're doing right. And that's what I need to hear the most. I say I'm not a good man because I know myself. I know the things I've done. And I have a lot of people try to tell me that I'm a good man, but they can't say it in a way that convinces me. I have had a therapist do that for me. Therapy is not easy, as many of you know. And if therapy is easy, your therapist probably isn't doing their job too well, I guess, because if they're not hitting you upside the head with reality, but presenting it in a way that you can figure it out, then why are you going? But again, that's my biases, that's my perceptions, and, they're about as valid as anybody else's, I guess. But for me, I need that. I need someone to say, hey, look, you're not this horrible monster that people have made you out to be. You're not this tyrant. You're not a bad guy. You're just a guy. You're just a person. You're just someone dealing with 40 years of trauma that's been non-stop, and you've done what you needed to survive. And I had a therapist say that, and I busted out crying because no one presented it to me in a way that I could believe until that moment. And that's why I go. That's why I have to go. Dealing with your mental illness is not easy. It's a struggle. Just like anything that's worthwhile, you have to struggle through it. And I never miss a therapy appointment. I have dreaded them, but I've never missed one because I knew what I needed. And sometimes I just need that person to go, hey, get over yourself. You're fine. You just saddled with things you weren't supposed to have. And that's important to me. I think that's probably the main reason why I go. And that's what I try to get out of it is I want to be a good person again.